The reception hall of the library was vast and serene. Evelyn sat at a table near the center, surrounded by the silence of the room. With her head bent over a book, she was entirely absorbed in its pages. Without warning, the lights flickered once, twice, and then went out completely. Evelyn paused, startled, and glanced around. Reaching into her bag, she pulled out a small flashlight, clicking it on to create a faint circle of light. She adjusted it carefully so she could continue reading. Across town, David sat in a quiet control room surrounded by glowing monitors. A notification popped up on one of the screens. Power outage. Library. He leaned forward, reading the details, then grabbed his toolbox from the side of his desk. In the parking lot, 2 identical vans were parked side by side. Without hesitation, he opened the door to the first van and froze.
Oh, wrong van.
He moved to the second van, tossed his tools inside, and started the engine. As David drove through Zurich, people walked along the sidewalks, their laughter blending with the soft hum of holiday music coming from nearby shops.
This city always has its own story. Every light, every decorated street corner holds a memory for someone. New Year's Eve is a night to celebrate.
Passing a building where a family were gathered around a table, David smiled gently.
Sometimes what I do goes unnoticed. And that's fine. It's not about the money. It's about knowing you have helped, even in a small way.
David arrived at the library. Inside, Evelyn sat at her table, the beam of her flashlight highlighting the book she was reading. David walked toward the electrical panel and quickly began his work. The lights flickered back on, flooding the room with warmth. David glanced toward Evelyn. He approached her.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my mom, and I'm reading a book written by a famous scientist.
What is the book about?
It is about us all needing love, connection, and a feeling of belonging. The author Waldinger says, who in your life might be lonely? Reach out to them.
That sounds pretty deep, huh? Enjoy your reading.
Wait, I got something for you. Take this for good luck in the next year. Take it.
Thank you. Wishing you also a happy new year.
David drives back through the city. The origami star hung from his rear-view mirror, gently swaying with the motion of the van. David drives in thought, Evelyn's statements resonating in his head.
We all need love, connection, and feeling of belonging. Attention is the most basic form of love.
David arrives at the parking lot and remembers the ice bear in the van.
Coffee? Who in your life might be lonely? Reach out to them and let one simple action be your contribution to ease the loneliness of someone.
We wish you a happy new year